Okay, so HMOs. How many HMO landlords was there again? Come on, let's see your hands. Lovely. Okay, so the first things first, what is a HMO? We need to ask ourselves, what is a HMO? It's a house of multiple occupancy. It used to be very straightforward. However, it's not so straightforward anymore. But these rules have always been the rules. So a HMO is 3 or more people who reside in a property sharing toilet, bathroom or kitchen facilities made up of more than one household. So 3 or more non-related individuals making up 2 or more households sharing kitchen, toilet or bathroom facilities. So ask yourself, those that said they don't have a HMO, do you have a HMO? Or could you have a HMO that you are not aware of? Because consider the below situations. So you are renting to sharers, 2 couples, non-related. There's a lot of couples that come over now and share. Eastern European people tend to share together. So they would have 2 couples renting a 3-bedroomed house. If these 2 couples are not related, you now have a HMO because you have 4 people residing in a property. 2 couples sharing that are not related, you now have a HMO. A couple and a friend, for example, if they are not related, you have a HMO because you've got 3 people non-related making up 2 or more households. Now, let's go back to scenario number 1, which is where it becomes a bit more concerning. Scenario number 1, 2 couples non-related, okay? They then get pregnant and have a baby. When the baby is born, there's now 2 couples and a child making 5 tenants. You are now in the realms of licensable HMO. So by one of your tenants having a baby, you now require a license to continue to let that property. Does this make sense, guys? You've got to think about the occupiers in your property, not just the tenants. And this is, again, I'm going to go back to inspections, why they are more important than ever. I know, Nigel, you had a 4-bed HMO when the rules were the rules of 3-storey. And one of our concerns was somebody sneaking a partner in because it was 4 rooms, quite big rooms, could comfortably house couples. And all it would take in that situation is one of them to move their partner in. Nigel would have been in the realms of licensable HMOs. And it is your job as landlords to ensure that you are reasonably carrying out periodic checks to make sure the property is being used as it should. So you want to look for other non-permitted occupiers residing. You want to make sure that your tenants are not allowing other people to come and live with them. And what is the definition of living with them? In reality, if we say there's 7 days in a week, if they're staying any more than 3 days, that's deemed living with them.